Previously, on Survivor Trial by Fire, the Yellow Tribe won the Immunity Challenge and sent the other two teams to Tribal Council. The Yellow Tribe also got the Trial by Fire card and sent Heather to Exile Island, where she found a hidden immunity idol. On the Teal Tribe, McKay was hoping that Caroline and Abrielle would vote with her. The boys had just voted for Abrielle, so she figured that Abrielle would be willing to target them with her. And she felt safe thinking that the boys would want to target Abrielle again. However, the narrative of Caroline and McKay's close friendship was gaining steam. Caroline voiced that she was willing to vote out McKay to distance herself from that narrative. Pitty and John were willing to join the plan because they wanted to split up the duo of Caroline and McKay, but also thought that Caroline was stronger in challenges, and McKay was voted out. The Pink Tribe's team pride came back to bite them last episode. Nathan and Derek both voiced that they were against having the team split up to strategize because they thought it would make the team fall apart. This kept players who wanted to strategize, like Matthew and Grant, from being able to do so. And at Tribal Council, there was a double tie between Grant and Liliana. The team had to draw rocks, and Ashlyn was sent home. She came in hoping that she would become more of a team player, and did too good of a job. Tonight, the tribes swap, and these original teams can no longer hide behind tribe unity.
I really tried so hard. I did good in all the competitions but the one puzzle. And I still get out second. But this time wasn't even my fault. It's just because we didn't know who we were voting out. Yeah. I don't know who tried to vote me out. Anyway. I give up.
I'm super disappointed because this morning I talked a lot to her and she was just really cool and throughout all the challenges she was definitely one of the star people, and she knew what her strengths were and she wasn't afraid to take charge, but in a really great way because she was good at taking charge. No, I'm just super disappointed because I wanted to progress with her, and honestly I'm most upset that Heather got to go to Exile Island because Heather's really cool, but she's just a little sporadic. My main gut feeling was to vote her out, but then she got Exile Island, so that put me in a really strange predicament just because everyone else I felt did really well. And so I voted out Grant for both times just because in the first challenge when he was doing the thing, he said he's really good at accuracy, and I didn't really see that. I definitely want to make alliances, and I wanted to do it in that first round too, and I even suggested do we just want to split into 2 teams of 3, and just be completely random. And everyone was no, unity. I'm that's not how you win this game. Anyway, and also I feel I can control more. I was really scared that I was gonna go home, so if I was able to talk to people one-on-one, I feel I can control the narrative a little more. But yeah, so just moving forward, make an alliance. I think at this point, I'm looking to make an alliance with Derek, just because I think he and I work well together and he's a strong player. I want to make an alliance with Liliana because she was one of the people who they tried to vote out, so I feel people might feel sorry for her. And also I think she likes me and I like her as a person, so I think we can work well together, and in the end I also think that I can beat her. And then yeah, those are really the only people on my team that I trust at this point. And I do trust a little bit of Heather because we laugh a lot. So the person who I don't trust is Grant, I just get like weird vibes.
I was literally just telling Nathan, when we merged and we split up, gun for someone who's from yellow team. Because like they're getting like way too powerful. And maybe keep one strong player by your side. That's what I'm thinking. And so I don't know how to explain it, but like I just know that they need
Yeah, I think I was telling Grant earlier, I was like, once if any of the pink like of us were left in when we merge, I think that we should try to get as much as the green team.
on
on
the
our
team.
side.
Yeah, since they're
Yeah,
becoming
one of the teal people, John, like my best friend, so like I can definitely roll him into our cause.
I definitely made ties with Pity.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
I gave
yeah.
him coffee this morning, so like I feel like Pity.
Oh,
me
I
and him are
talked to him last night.
homies.
Me and
I
Josh,
bonded
I
with
mean,
him.
John.
There's
John.
also someone getting
Okay.
voted off, right? In the teal right now.
Yeah, so they're gonna be down to 4.
Right.
And then on yellow team, I've met Tommy like a couple of times. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, but I think I could like also get him to like.
I know Clyde. Clyde and I got along last night. We both like slept over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I voted for Ashlyn originally just because when we came down to the puzzle where we were moving forward,
Yeah.
unfortunately she was moving us back. And as I said in the thing, we have to vote for what's best for the team.
Right.
Fortunately, she was the loudest voice at the time, so it's one of those things where you didn't want to do it, but you have to. When it came down to the second vote, again, I'm doing what's best for the herd. And that being said, it was like, where you've competed and proven yourself, Lily hasn't so much. So I voted Lily, but I knew it was a dangerous move in the sense that Matthew was comforted Lily enough to say, "Hey, I've not
So
voted."
yeah.
So whenever when he comforted her, I was like, "Okay, it's gonna be Grant. That's his vote." Now, I don't think you're disposable in that sense. So I didn't want to say, "Hey, look, let's get rid of him so we can comfort people." This isn't about comfort. It's Survivor. It's surviving. So that's what this came down to. And that's why I voted the way I voted.
No, yeah, I like really thought like that I would be kind of more useful, like in the like later challenges, like it will be. So like,
Yeah.
I'm glad that.
What was your original vote?
Mine was Lily. Yeah, so like I kind of like saved my own.
Yes. Yeah, I was really
That's
nervous.
scary.
Whenever it started going into ones, I was like, oh damn, this is everyone's game.
Yeah.
But here we are on the opposite side, 6 feet above ground instead of under.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, went to Exile. It was literally boring. They had crews, but hard. Hard crews. We could talk more later, like when we're not. Okay.
Gotcha. Deal.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll tell you our strategy too. Trying to be a little discreet here because I have this fake clue right here that I'm just going to pretend like we dropped right here by the fountain. Is that pretty discreet? And hopefully another tribe will find it and send them on a wild goose chase, keep them busy, and keep them away from any other real idols there are out there. And I guess that's it. What's that? Hopefully, once we get this fake clue planted, we can be rocking and rolling our way into the merge with all the power. Having never gone to tribal. Hi.
That's the goal.
Yeah. Ready to rock?
I think we have a team to go.
Oh yeah. Hopefully we don't even go to tribal before the merge, and then once we get there, we got fake idols planted, and we got the other team wrapped around our finger. Ideally.
So how are y'all feeling right now with this yellow tribe? When it comes time to merge back with the rest of the players, do you see this tribe sticking together as a strong alliance, or do you see yourselves branching out and forming some different bonds?
I definitely see us sticking together.
I think we'll stay together.
Just because we formed so much trust by continuously
I
winning.
think by winning,
Right.
we really trust each other to do well.
Stick with the numbers. Hopefully we got the girl in the teal pants on our side a little bit. If
Heather?
we can. Heather, yep. So,
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
All right. Hello, tribes. It's time for another immunity challenge. Woo! But before we get to it, I need everyone to drop your buffs. We are changing teams.
So we are having a torching contest.
No, that's wrong. The teal tribe will be no more. I think everyone would be happy with that. So we will have just a yellow and a pink tribe. So, y'all both have 6. This team has 4. My 2 6s, y'all are in the lead. So each of you send me 1 person. Clyde. Clyde and Liliana. Liliana, you get to stay on pink. Clyde, you get to stay on yellow. So we're going to take turns. Every player chooses only 1 person. So Clyde will go first, and he has to pick someone that he was not originally on a team with. Okay? Then Liliana will go, and the same rule applies to her. And then whoever Clyde's pick will pick someone. Then whoever Liliana picks will pick someone, and it goes on and on. The only rule is you cannot pick someone from your original team. Clyde, you have the first pick. Remember, you cannot pick anyone from your original team.
All black.
Yeah.
Okay, Caroline. All right, Liliana, you're up.
Kitty Diddy, let's go, buddy.
All right, so Caroline, you get the next choice. You have some whispering.
Austin.
All right, Austin is selected. Okay, Pity, you're up. You cannot pick anyone from the original teal tribe.
Okay. Teal shoes.
All right, Liz, you're over here. Austin, you have the next choice.
I was like, actually, they're lime green.
Wow. Heather.
All right, Heather, come on down.
Hello.
All right, Liz. Your choice.
Thomas.
All right, Thomas.
You can't.
Bye. That's blocked.
Matthew.
All right, Matthew, go to your new team. Heather, it's your choice. You cannot pick anyone from pink.
Morgan.
All right, Morgan, join your new team.
John.
Let's go. Hey, Matthew picks John. Hey, Morgan, it's your choice. You cannot pick Thomas or Trevor.
I mean,
Derek?
Let's go with Tommy.
All right, Thomas, join your new tribe.
Oh, I'm checking. Yes. Gabrielle.
Abrielle.
I knew that.
Sorry, you were
Sorry. My ears are bad.
No, it's okay.
Nathan.
Hey, Nathan, join your new group. Okay, so Abrielle, you get to choose between Trevor and Grant.
Trevor.
All right, Trevor, join your new team.
We back. So almost all.
Okay.
We back.
So these are your new tribes of 8. I'll let you introduce yourselves after the first immunity challenge. Here's how it's going to work. We are going to be playing a big game of Connect 4. Okay? It's going to be live. On my go, you will line up and just running back and forth making moves until one team connects 4. It'll work like a relay kind of situation. It's like technically you can lap the other team, but like, you have to go really fast. It's best 3 of 5. In 3, 2, 1, go.
That.
That's a block. Oh damn. Oh damn.
Not to the left. Not to the left.
All right, and yellow tribes. That is 4 in a row. Connect 4. 3, 2, 1, go.
1, go. John scores for pink. Everyone get ready. Next 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Next 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
That was swell.
That's going to be it. Pink scores a quick final point. And that means, for the first time, the Yellow Tribe is going to Tribal Council. Before we go to Tribal Council, Pink, you get a Trial by Fire card. Come with me. Cool. Here we go. Oh, here's how this works. So your tribe, in your time off, you will compete in a short challenge. The top 2 finishers will share a hidden immunity item. Only one person can play the idol. Whoever is the first to offer to do so at Tribal Council.
Oh.
So you both have the same thing, but whoever plays it first is the one who actually gets to use it.
Okay, so this is a puzzle. It's gonna form a 3x3 grid. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick them up and you're gonna overlap them like this to form a 3x3 grid. The point is to get all the colors matching. So wherever they're intersecting has to be the same color. Also, can you make sure the screen doesn't go dark? That's good. We don't have to be like perfectly in. Okay, cool. Well then, so like, is this okay? Yeah. You are one of the top 2. So this actually says it's you're sharing it with 2 people, but it's you're sharing. Okay. So go, I would hide it, and then go out that door. And give me like 10 seconds. You are not one of the winners. Wait in here like 2 seconds. You are one of the 2 winners. Just a side note, it says that you're sharing it with 2 people, you're actually sharing it with 1 like I previously said.
Okay.
So it's just a typo. Yes, I will put it somewhere and myself.
So to confirm, Matthew and Liz now share a hidden immunity idol. This idol works a bit differently from a normal idol because it is played whenever you're casting a vote. It grants immunity just like a normal immunity idol, however, this is done to make sure that we know who plays it first. If both try to play it, the same tribal council, they will do a quick tiebreaker game to determine who truly gets to play it. They play it during voting to make sure there's no reactionary playing so that there's really a sense of urgency.
What did you? Okay.
I think I got like third.
Okay, well,
So close.
well, like, you ever need it, let me know, and like, you have to, should we start making alliance with anyone to like Pity? Definitely.
Pity, yeah, he's
And
really good.
I think Tommy's like on our side as of now.
As of now.
Yeah. So I think we should try to like form alliance with them. Should like
Who do
tell
you
them
know?
that?
Who do you know really well?
So Leanna is like good, she's sweet, and I think like she likes me. And I do not trust Grant or Nathan or whatsoever. Also, I voted off Grant, so he probably doesn't like me. He probably knows that pretty well. So yeah. Alright.
Well, we found your water bottle, John.
Oh, yeah.
We all went outside. We're like, oh, hey, we're thinking we're about to play a challenge. And we're like, okay, did he get anything? Now, from her perspective, she seems like she didn't like win anything, but I don't know if she was acting.
I was under the impression that like she didn't want to talk about it because she didn't act in something, and I don't know. I think she could be like a really strong player.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of upset that she's not on our team, but at the same time, like that's just the game, I suppose.
I'm gonna agree with you on a different note. I think that she's like dangerous whenever, when and if when the merge happens.
Yeah.
So you don't actually
Right.
Yeah.
I knew it.
I'm a little nervous because I didn't just get the immunity item. However, I feel pretty good because I haven't lost a challenge yet. And I have like 3 different semi-alliances going on right now. One with John and Matthew, one with the team I'm in now, and one with the team I was currently in.
Alright, so who do you trust the most in the game?
Probably John and Matthew, honestly.
Who do you trust the least in the game, or who makes you the most wary?
Either there's like 4 people.
List them all.
P, Heather, Morgan, and Lillian. They are, I don't know, I don't trust them.
So here's the thing.
Yeah, how are you feeling after this competition? First thoughts.
I mean, like, good. I mean, I think we had them, and I think that we're going to be a strong tribe. But
Yes.
that was just kind of weird.
I think some of it was us not being able to kind of like get completely situated in our new tribe before they hit us with this new challenge,
Yeah,
which is fine. And I think it brought out people's like first responsive, like or whatever. So I think that was like an organic way to see like how people react to situations.
Yeah.
And I'd hate to turn on the negative side, but it's gonna come either way. Like, what are we feeling as far as like voting someone off?
Here's what I know for
Because
sure.
I definitely have my opinions, but I want to know y'all's first.
I'm new, so
I know that.
at this point, like I'm
Yeah,
literally just gonna do whatever you guys want.
So here's what I'm thinking. Trevor and Clyde are gonna vote with us because we're original yellow.
Yeah.
So I think that y'all should vote with us too, so we'll have the 6 majority.
I can get Caroline to vote with me because she was on the same tribe as me.
Okay, so then that's okay. Well, that leaves Caroline and Derek. So we would just have to choose which one of them we want to send home.
Who is Caroline?
Caroline's the one in all black.
So which one is gonna help us in the next challenge?
Caroline's
Derek-
really, really smart and she's super athletic.
Okay, so Derek said himself, he's like, I'm a power lifter, I can't run.
He did
like,
say that.
what can he do, honestly?
He kind of was doing a lot of that, like self-deprecating humor, but like
Yeah.
more than I usually like would do.
Which is a lot.
Which we don't need positive. I
We
mean,
need-
we don't need that. We need positivity.
Yeah, definitely.
I can understand, but he does have the strength
Yeah.
like component. Okay, he's a power lifter, so that is his
Yeah.
strength. Cute.
I mean, are we gonna be doing any heavy lifting?
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, when you put money
And
on
like,
this, it's seeming like we need more
I'm not-
fast.
like,
We need.
I'm a little thick, clean. Like I'm not that fast, but like I'm really smart. Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see.
And he
like,
hasn't really showed us
We
the
can
skills
definitely
yet.
bang out a puzzle. I mean, I'm not judging him. Maybe he can bang out a puzzle too, but like.
But we haven't done any of those.
I'm just so.
You know, kind of like how all of us were like, okay, like if the team needs me to go, like I'll go again. Like, do y'all want me to go? Like I'll go. He was like, I'm go. Like,
Yeah.
Well, and then hopefully we can go into the merge with us 6 strong, and then if I don't know how Liz and Thomas are gonna have made any other connections, but if we can pull one of them back, then we'll probably have the majority again, as long as we stay strong.
Okay.
And I feel like that's their little challenge that they're doing is going to create
some tensions in their
yeah.
tribe.
It's gonna split them a little bit. I think so. It's more than even this tribal council is gonna
Because
split us.
okay, think about it. Like they have to share an immunity idol. They're gonna be so trigger happy with it. Like,
yeah,
well, I want to
They're
use
gonna
it
be like,
before.
I want to use it before you use it, so they may even use it next round.
When they
hopefully they'll flush it before the merge.
Yeah.
If we win the next one.
Who are we?
Derek.
Okay.
I hope.
So we
See, like now we're kind of in our own little group, so I feel like they're picking one of us, and we're picking
Yeah,
one
I
of
was
them.
gonna say, how many people do they have even? 4 as well?
Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah, it's 4 and 4.
So even if we
I just
all
need to say
vote-
something to Trevor or to Clyde and just be like, hey.
Do you want me to tell Caroline?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go get my phone
You
because
tell Derek that we're voting Caroline.
Okay. Okay. I was just about to say, so Derek was on my original.
Yeah, so
all right,
you
that
just
works.
tell him that.
How do you say her name? Abrielle?
Abrielle, yeah. I don't know. I feel like she's a strong
She's the only one
player.
that we
I don't know. Like, I don't. Are you guys going more based on like physical challenge abilities or like long-term game strength?
I don't know.
We got to win as a team until we split up into...
Yeah, but we don't know when that's going to be.
I haven't
you know?
seen her compete in anything.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. I know
I feel like this
everybody
challenge
else
was
over there does
pretty-
well.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going off of.
Not
I
to
know
toot
everybody
my
else over
own
there is
horn,
strong.
but I was the first block in this. No, I'm joking. That's all I got.
Okay, I agree. I see everybody else seem.
I mean, everybody else I know is strong.
Yeah. And Abrielle,
yeah, it's just
The
unknown.
weakest link, yeah. Alright, so Abrielle. Wait.
Yeah, I gotta shake her hand like this, backwards.
Oh my God. Backwards. You didn't even
Wow.
cross your hands.
You didn't even cross your arms.
Yeah.
You ruined that.
It's okay. No, we felt it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I told him I'd try to loop you in.
No, I'm good with that, but they're trying to vote you, and it'll be super obvious if I don't vote you.
I mean, do they really think you're gonna vote me?
I don't think they know. Like, I think that they do. But I think that we should go talk to them because I think that we are on odd men out because we're playing with another team. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna vote for Caroline. Are you okay with that? Are y'all okay with that?
Wait,
yeah.
Which one's Caroline?
She was in our little
Black shirt.
Black shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was looking at the camera. I was looking through the camera, my bad.
I just wanted to touch base with you because we really are the odd ones out, so we're gonna vote however you guys want.
Heard that.
I mean, it's about 50 old team yellow, 50 new ones, so there's no odd ones out, right?
Well, some of them are green, some of them are pink.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my water.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna work on my water bottle.
How are y'all feeling?
Wait, speak up. If you can.
Listen, real talk, I said the guy in purple has to go. Because he down with the woo-hoo thing, he didn't do too well. And then also twice with the
His block is like a block.
You're saying Trevor?
Trevor.
He's got the athletic ability, but he just didn't think in those 2 rounds.
Yeah. I'm saying, let's do it.
I mean, do you have the numbers?
I think we have the numbers. They're all kind of spread out in crazy directions right now.
Okay, if all 4 of us vote for Trevor, then the person we were gonna vote for won't get out, and the person you guys were gonna vote for won't get out. So if all 4 of us go for Trevor, we're good.
We're in the clear.
But so like seriously, I'm just saying like at this point it's all about trust. Cause I have to trust that y'all will vote for
Right,
Trevor.
right.
But just think about twice there, once there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
The chips aren't consistently falling.
They really did split us like 4 and 4. So.
Yeah. And also as an original member of Team Yellow, Trevor.
Okay.
Yeah, Trevor.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you.
Okay, I've been plotting this since the hula hoop, so.
That was the plan.
I brought it up, so I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Start it and stop it yourself.
We are all.
We were gonna vote for her. I think that's just the weakest player.
Okay, and I
So do we flip to Adriel? They want to vote Adriel.
I think she's the weakest player.
I think it's either her or an old dude.
I think the only I think that
Like
they
I don't
both.
know
I think
either of them personally. So.
Derek has the strength component, yes.
Yeah.
What does and Abriel says she's smart at puzzles.
Also, Abriel, I think, has.
But I think we have a good puzzle pool if we need it.
We already do have
like,
a good
we did puzzles well.
Yeah, y'all did the cute.
Yeah, we banged out some puzzles.
But then you also have to look at the positivity, like it's going to be more uplifting.
Yeah, this is my thing. I'd rather keep Derek in because he was on pink with me. That's where I'd stay in because, like, player-wise, I think they are kind of equal.
But Derek versus Abriel is where we're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know either of them, so it's really like I don't know.
I'd rather.
And I haven't been watching who's good at what, so I have to go on other people's opinions.
I think I want Abriel out. Okay. Is that good? Will you subscribe?
How are you feeling the game? What's going on? What's
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I generally feel good. Like, I feel like me personally, like, I'm doing relatively well, but it's been super hard since, like, we merged teams because now I'm on a team with people that I've never worked with before, but they've been with each other. And so trying to figure out the votes before we go to tribal council has been kind of tough just because you don't really know who to trust. And then you don't want to, like, believe what this person says, but then it turns out that they actually were all going to vote for me or something like that. So a little tough. Things are getting dicier. But I think that once we get through this vote that, like, we do have a strong team, and obviously we don't know when the merge is for us to be, like, independent players, but I think that I'll be okay for now.
So who do you feel closest to, and who are you a little wary of?
Yeah. So I was on my previous team with Abby, so I feel, like, close to her. And I know that she's, like, a strong player in terms of, like, the physical capabilities, but also, like, the strategy behind the game. And then I know that Clyde is a strong player, and I would like to be on his good side / in his circle, but I also feel like he is, I don't know if I can fully trust him or not. So I'm trying to feel that out, especially as we go into this first vote, because I've seen him talk to 2 different groups and say 2 very different things.
So who do you plan on voting out this round?
I think it's going to be between Trevor and Derek. I've got to go consult and see what the consensus is. Because, frankly, like, me and Abby were on our team together before we merged, and we're kind of on the same page. But, like, we can't do anything. It's just 2 of us. So we have to make sure that we're aligning our votes with other people so that we're not, like, breaking trust with others for no reason.
Team Yellow Party still happening, no hard feelings?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
We say no hard feelings. Let's see the reality. Okay, hello, newly formed Yellow Tribe. It's time for your first tribal council as a newly formed unit. Okay, let's see what the mix is. How many people were originally on the Yellow Tribe? All right, 4. Morgan. So y'all do make up half of the tribe. Do you find that old tribal lines played a factor in deciding this vote?
Oh, definitely, because, well, especially for the Yellow Tribe, we never lost, so we never had to go to tribal council before, so we have a lot of trust with, like, our alliance, because we've been together, like, for a long time and haven't had to, like, backstab anyone, so, yes, to answer your question.
So we have 2 members of the original Teal Tribe, right? So Abriel and Caroline. So since you've only ever been to tribal council, do you find that your experience is helping you with this new tribe?
Yeah, I actually think, like, I feel like, it's been hard to merge teams for sure, just because I don't know you guys as well, and, like, we haven't been together as long, but I also feel like I kind of understand, like, the obviously tough decisions need to be made, and, like, I know how this works, and I feel like I have a sense of, like, what, if someone says X, maybe they'll still do Y, and, like, kind of, I feel like I'm very paranoid sometimes, or maybe extra paranoid, because I've been to tribal council twice now.
Heather, you went to Exile Island last time.
Yes.
Do you feel like your lost time, like mingling with other people, has hurt your game?
I wouldn't say that it hurt my game, but I would say that the time away I came back with, like, a fresh set of eyes almost. Like, the time that I was in there felt longer than it actually was, and then when I came back, we immediately had this, like, rebranding and, like, okay, not on pink anymore, like, alliances have changed, and so Derek was my only one still from my original team. So I wouldn't say that it hurt my game, but it might have changed it.
Clyde, what's the most difficult part of the game so far?
Probably this, if I'm being honest, this whole voting someone off, because I haven't done it before, I'm used to just a higher standard. Unfortunately we couldn't perform, but, like, yeah, this part kind of sucks because, again, like, you say you're going to do X, Y, Z, and, like, I feel like everybody has their own motives on who they want to go, and like hopefully you can trust your team that they'll do like what you discussed, like for realsies or whatever. And yeah, so like this is definitely a hard part, learning to trust people. As far as the challenges have gone, like for the most part we were good. Like we were good on the Connect 4. We were obviously good on all the other ones. It's just small mistakes. So I feel like this is by far the hardest part of the game.
Sure, absolutely. So it is time to lower our standards. It is time to vote. Caroline, come.
Me and Abby were on team 4. We like know each other. Like we get it. Like I think we're kind of on the same page with things. But now it's like there's 8 of us, and 4 of them are all yellow, and they're just trying to play the same strategy they had before, which is just obviously cover their asses. And they're still playing those same team lines, which is like, okay, so we're at a super disadvantage in terms of like who's doing what. So I'm trying to decide, do I vote Trevor or Derek? Trevor was responsible for one of the losses in Connect 4.
Yeah.
Like solely him. So it's kind of hard to like tell me that, but I don't know if breaking trust is worth it with anyone. Like I don't. Okay.
So I came back from exile, okay, immediately got switched to a new team, and then my team loses. And so I didn't go to tribal council with my first team the first time. And then when we split up to talk about who we're gonna vote off, everyone in my half of my new team is like planning to vote off the guy from my original team, Derek. And I'm like sitting there like trying to be quiet, trying to like, okay, feel it out. But after a long lunch, things have switched, and I think I've rallied the team to keep my original player, and so that is why that is my vote.
I definitely didn't want to vote for like the people that I've been with, because I mean we've honestly done so well before other people got brought into it, so I know I can work well with them in the future.
Okay, my reasoning is not great. I don't want to vote anybody off. I like actually all these people. The merge kind of threw me for a loop, and I just don't know any of them well enough. But it just kind of seems like she might physically be our weakest link in challenges, so moving forward I don't want to come back here. So just want to do better in challenges. Even though she's so nice, I feel terrible. But
hello.
So how is the swap treating you?
Not good. I'm nervous.
Not good?
I'm scared.
Okay, so what's your plan to try to get through this?
One group wanted me to go one way, one group wanted me to go another way. So I'm just...
Alright, so after surviving that randomized elimination, did it create a new sense in the game for you?
Yeah, now I gotta change things up. I didn't want to come into this backstabbing. I didn't want to come into this. I just wanted to be an open book and see where that got me. But after seeing what just took place with this whole, it's gonna be this person, it's gonna be that person, I'm like, okay, so we're gonna take my cards off the table, put them back at my chest. Cause yeah, but the ugly's coming out now.
Before I read the votes, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now is the time to do so.
That would be great.
I'll read the votes. First vote, Trevor. That's one vote, Trevor. Next vote, Abrielle.
That is not
One vote, Trevor.
It's right there.
Next vote, Trevor. That's 2 votes, Trevor. 1 vote, Abrielle. Next vote, Abrielle.
Oh.
That's 2 votes, Abrielle. 2 votes, Trevor. Next vote, Trevor. That's 3 votes, Trevor. 2 votes, Abrielle. Next vote. I need to speak up. Abrielle. That's 3 votes, Abrielle. 3 votes, Trevor. Next vote, Abrielle. That's 4 votes, Abrielle. 3 votes, Trevor. Next vote, Trevor.
Oh.
So we have 4 votes Trevor, 4 votes Abrielle. So we have a tie. That means we have to have a revote. Abrielle and Trevor, you cannot vote. Everyone else will vote. If we have another tie, then you two will be safe, and the rest of you will draw a card, and one of you will be randomly eliminated from the game.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you thinking in this tiebreaker situation?
I really hope it doesn't come down to a tiebreaker. I mean, I know like mathematically I should be okay, but like, no, I don't want a chance.
I didn't even, that threw me off because I didn't know that they were voting for fucking Trevor. I thought it was between Abriel and Derek. Because, like, okay, wow. You know what? I'm not switching my vote, so. I just hope that it doesn't come down to this rock draw because that is how Ashley.
But also what I'm thinking about is I thought we were all voting for Abriel, and I really wanted to vote for Trevor because, like, anytime that we lost something, like with the hula hoop thing, that it was taking him the longest, and he's the one that like got us out of Connect 4 twice. So like, I was glad other people were thinking it too. So I write it again.
Vote for either Trevor or Abriel. Hello, Morgan.
Hello.
So what are you thinking in this tiebreaker situation? So rare.
Here's what I'm thinking. I'm so mad that they didn't tell me. I've been trying to get Trevor out from day one. If they would have just let me know, we wouldn't have had to have a tie vote here. But that's fine.
So how do you feel that you were left out of this vote?
Upset.
Yeah.
But I think that we can figure something out because I can definitely see how like the other players like Heather and like Abriel would want to be aligned more with like me and Austin, who's like my closest ally, as opposed to Trevor and Clyde, who have kind of been like on my list since like the beginning. So we'll see. Hopefully we can flip this thing. Hopefully we never have to come back. Awesome.
So in a tie vote situation, idols are not in play.
Okay.
I will read the votes. Oh my god. First vote, Abriel. One vote, Abriel. Next vote, Trevor. One vote, Trevor. One vote, Abby. Next vote, Abriel. It's 2 votes, Abriel. One vote, Trevor. Next vote, Trevor. That's 2 votes, Trevor. 2 votes, Abriel. Next vote, Trevor. That's 3 votes, Trevor. 2 votes, Abriel. 1 vote left.
Dun, dun, dun.
The person voted out of Survivor Trial by Fire is Trevor. I'm sorry, Trevor, you haven't voted out. Come with me. Right, Trevor, I'm sorry, but the tribe has spoken.